In this session, we'll be discussing on important topics of NCERT in class 12th. So, as I've already told that NCERT is very, very important and you can't ignore any line of NCERT, and it has to be read word by word, and it has to be your Bible, it has to be your Bhagavad Gita for the 2 years or for the time being you clear your examination. However, I was asked by many people that what are the important topics in NCERT. So I am definitely preparing this session for the same, and to note is that NCERT, as I have said, has to be read very, very thoroughly. So the fact is, in class 12th, there are 16 chapters in NCERT altogether. However, in class 11, there are 22 chapters in NCERT. But the fact is, approximately the weightage of class 11th and 12th in NEET examination, as we have analyzed the papers of 15 years, is approximately the same. So approximately 40 to 45 questions come from each class 11th and class 12th. So in class 12th, the per chapter weightage of NCERT is increased. So coming to unit 6, that is reproduction. This is a moderately important topic, and in this, the chapter 1, which is reproduction is in organisms, is often ignored by many of the students, but it has to be read once, and it is very easy, and once a while a question comes. For example, in 2 to 3 years, a question definitely comes in the NEET examination. Second is sexual reproduction in flowering plants. This is a very important chapter that has to be read, and 4 to 5 questions come in each year in NEET. Then talking about human reproduction, this is also an important chapter, and 2 to 3 questions come every year, and sometimes these may come up to 5 questions in some of the years, as we have seen. The next chapter, being reproductive health, is fairly important, and especially the ART, assisted reproductive technology part, is important in this chapter, and this gives approximately 2 to 3 questions every year. Now unit 7, that is genetics and evolution, is the most important unit in the NCERT combined class 11th and 12th. This unit itself gives 14 to 17 questions in NEET. The chapter 1, that is principles of inheritance and variation, this accounts for 4 to 5 questions in NEET, and these are conceptual, and these have to some of these are numericals, and you have to be very clear with the concept. Second, the molecular basis of inheritance. This gives approximately 5 to 6 questions in NEET every year. So this is also very important. The third chapter, being evolution, this gives approximately 4 to 5 questions in NEET every year. The fact about this topic, genetics and evolution, that I would like to stress is that, as I have told you that NCERT is sufficient for all the topics, there is an exception to this. In this principles of inheritance and variation, if possible, you can read a little bit of side books if you are not able to solve the numericals, and if you want to build a little bit of concept, because this unit is of extreme weightage and is of extreme importance as far as NEET is concerned. Next unit, the biology and human welfare, is also fairly important, and chapter 8, that is human health is disease, is important, and it gives approximately 3 to 4 questions in NEET every year. The strategies for enhancement in food production is also fairly important, and you have to be very clear with the names and very clear with the different variants and various genetic names, the various years in which the crops were introduced, and everything, even the number of metric tons the amount increased over a period of green resolution and everything. You have to thorough with each and every line, and this chapter gives approximately 2 to 3 questions every year. Microbes and human welfare is also fairly important, and it gives 2 to 3 questions every year. Talking about biotechnology, biotechnology is also conceptual, and if you are able to understand the concept, you will be able to understand it for a very long period of time. So this biology principles and processes gives approximately 2 questions every year, and this is also a little bit of conceptual as far as biology is concerned, and you have to be very thorough with the concept in this. Biotechnology and its applications is also important, and it also gives approximately 2 questions every year in NEET. Talking about the last unit, that is unit 10, ecology, is very important, and the interesting thing is that it is relatively easy. The thing is that most of the people skim through the various lines, the various years, but the fact to be noted is that each and every line in this topic is important, whether it be the introduction of any scheme, whether it be the year of introduction of any scheme, it is very, very important. So you have to be very thorough with this. And each chapter in this unit give approximately 2 to 3 questions. So this is a fairly important unit, as well as easy to cover. So these were all the chapters in NCERT class 12th which I have covered. In the comment box below, do write the suggestions and do write how you like the video, and stay tuned and keep watching. Thank you very much.